Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am your host, the notorious H.I.M, and I am back with another Wi-Fi battle for you. This time, we're in Season 2, finally, Week 1. I had to wait before I put this video up because I was sick, so I just wanted to get my voice back a little bit before I come to you guys with our Week 1 matchup against a fellow YouTuber, Emerald Miner. So I will put a link to his channel in the description below. Definitely check him out. Very smart player, very class act dude. But if you guys look at what we're rocking the Dragapult, the Clefable, the Infernape, the Magnezone, the Alolan Muck, and the Sandslash, bro. Look at Emerald Miner's team, bro. Like, he has a lot of threats, bro. Pretty much exactly what I prepped against. I did get a chance to run a few mocks, and it was exactly against a team very similar to this. So I'm very confident in what I'm able to do. I'm rocking an Adamant Nature Dragapult this week, so just to be able to two-hit KO a lot of his mons. And with the Dragon Darts, it doesn't make contact with the H.I.M, so that will save me from being burned, so I can really utilize that. Once I get up a Dragon Dance, though, I'm pretty much in control, bro. Like, I don't think that Emerald Miner will be able to outspeed anything that I have with the Dragon Dance up. So I just got to be real careful because obviously he does have the Pincurchin and the Iron Valiant. That shit is just so scary. So I have to be real careful this week. And you know, I have my work cut out for me, but I'm very confident in this group. I'm very confident in the team that we drafted. I'm ready. I'm willing, I'm able, I'm ready to have myself a real good battle, and I'm bringing all the smoke, bro. So you better come correct this season. I'm putting the league on notice. I'm coming hard, bro. Like, I'm not taking it easy any week. Every week is a threat. Every person is the biggest threat I've ever faced, and every game is like the finals to me. True say, like, Emerald Miner, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was in the finals last season, and we didn't get a chance to battle. So this is definitely gonna be a real good time. So I actually end up leading off with the Infernape against the Buzz-Off, this flying bird here. So I could obviously just go for a big U-turn. Honestly, I think that's my best play here, just to kind of get some chip damage, see what this thing could be rocking, because it could very easily be like a Rocky helmet set, but I just want to kind of get things chipped down. If I can kind of get this thing lowered, that's definitely going to help out a little bit later on. So looking at the damage, it probably does like about 20% health, and in fact, he is actually Rocky helmet as I suspected. This is exactly what I tested against, so I have to be real careful here. My play 100% is to go out into Raw Sewage. Raw Sewage is a beast here. Defensively, both on the physical, not so much on the physical, but more on the special side. But now I have the option to just knock things off, bro. Like, I'm going for a big knockoff. I'm going to click it. There's really no reason that I shouldn't. So anything coming in is going to have to deal with a knockoff, probably get poisoned, bro. You really don't want that smoke. Yo, Raw Sewage, the Alolan Muck is freaking amazing, bro. I love this shit, bro. I'm not too sure what Emerald Miner wants to do. I mean, he definitely has some mons that can check this thing 100%. I'm very scared of the Iron Valiant. Like, should say, I don't know what set that could run, because very similar to some of my mons, it's able to, you know, utilize both the physical and the special set. So my play 100% is to probably just go for a knockoff. I don't want to just, you know, risk the burn on anything, but honestly, the utility of Muck is just going to be so great that I think it's in my best interest to just get off a knockoff, make things a little bit less threatening, and obviously get any items that they have up out of there. So I don't want any recovery for this this fire roasted tomato here. So I go for a big knockoff and knock off those leftovers while I gain back some HP of my own here. Now I have a decision to make. Do I want to just go for a Drain Punch, probably lower this thing down? And that's exactly what I do. If I get burned, I get burned, bro. Like, honestly, Muck's utility here as my special defensive wall doesn't make any difference, bro. As long as I'm able to get off the knockoffs, go for a little bit of damage, I don't really give a shit if I get burned or not. Like, I'll be completely honest with you. I just can't allow this thing to start going for like Magma Storms and Earth Powers and all that type of shit. So I have to go for the Dream Punch. It's my best attack to really hit this thing, and then I can just always come in later on and do some damage to it. So Emerald Miner does a really smart thing here, and he actually ends up switching out and goes out into Schoolyum here, the Toadscrew. This was actually a mon that I really wanted. In this position of the draft, when we were able to pick this mon, he actually sniped me a little bit. I actually messaged him about it during the battle here, but let's see what you can do here. Obviously, this thing can absolutely pack the Spore. I think what I want to do is probably just go for another knockoff, right? Like, I don't want this thing being super utility to his team. This could be his Rapid Spinner, and if I'm for some reason faster, which I am, I get the Poison Touch, which is great. That's actually the one thing that I don't like about Toadstool, is because of that Mycelium ability. I know that if he's ever going to go for Spore, I will be able to outspeed. No matter how slow my mon will be, I will be able to at least get something off. So it's not that big a deal with Muck being asleep here, because I don't think the Squilliam will be able to do anything to me 1v1. I am fully specially defensive on this set, so I could very easily just stay in here, just kind of burn a turn to sleep. I think that's probably my best answer to this thing, because I don't want to take like a Giga Drain, or I don't even know if this thing gets Elite Seed. I don't really know, but he goes for a knockoff of his own, which is really great. I'm really happy that I didn't switch out here, because true say, you knocking off my leftovers, not that big a deal, bro. I really don't care if you knock my leftovers off. You're gonna die to the poison, bro. Like, you've already sealed your fate here by staying in every turn. If you ever want to switch out, bro, something else is just gonna get knocked off. So that's my play 100%. This thing really can't do anything in front of me. I'm okay with 1v1ing this, even as I'm asleep. I'm comatose. I can't do anything, but I'd rather just stay in and go for another knockoff, just in case the off chance that Emerald Miner does decide to switch out here. At least I'll have that utility of potentially getting an item off, or even spreading poison if he doesn't bring back in the Heat Trance. So this is actually a great situation for me. He ends up withdrawing here and saving this thing, which, you know, definitely a good play. It's definitely a good mod to have. And out comes Lieutenant Surge, the Pincurchin. He does get the Electric Surge, which is definitely gonna be an insane time here, because now I'm starting to see exactly what's going on. Honestly, I was afraid that he would bring the Hawlucha, but luckily I lucked out this week. He didn't actually bring that thing, so I'm just gonna stay in, bro. Like, again, my job right here, the only job that Raw Sewage has, is to just go for the knockoff here. Just wake up and do what you gotta do, bro. Like, we need you right now. So open your eyes, bro. Wake up, Raw Sewage. Thank you so much. He wakes up and I go for a big knockoff, and it does a pretty good amount of damage, knocking off the Terrain Extender. I don't get the the poison touch, but unfortunately he does end up getting 2 layers of spikes on me, which definitely can come in a little bit later on. But luckily I do have this beast right here, this this Sandslash here. He is rocking the heavy duty boost, so I won't take any extra damage coming in. I can get my rapid spin off, and that's gonna make things just so much easier for me going forward, bro. Like, you have no idea how much I needed this Sandslash. I'm so happy that I was able to kind of pick this thing up. And you guys are gonna see, it's an amazing mod, bro. Like, Sandslash is not to be slept on, bro. This thing does so much for my team. Just gives me another immunity to electric, especially if he's gonna be rocking a Pincurchin here. He probably has like Discharge or something. Like, there's not really much that he'll be able to do to Sandslash, so this is actually the perfect foil, the perfect switch. I have to go for this right now. I don't want him discharging, probably potentially spreading paralysis. I can't have that, so he actually ends up withdrawing the Pincurchin. So now I'm kind of starting to see exactly what's going on. He goes out into Squilliam here. I'm not too sure why he wanted to do this, because obviously this is not gonna be able to do shit to me, bro. Like, my best play right here is to just go for a big rapid spin. If he wants to go for another Spore, be my guest. I believe from this level, the rapid spin should be able to kill. I am rocking a pretty beefy set this week, so go ahead, Super Saiyan 3, and get a little bit faster here. So, and now this second rapid spin should absolutely kill it, and that's exactly what I should go for here. Because I should just go for another rapid spin. He doesn't have a spin blocker. There's really no reason that that he would be able to stop this Sandslash from going for what he goes for. But he ends up actually going down to the poison, which I will take. Like, honestly, against Emerald Miner, I need every advantage. I need everything to go off exactly right for me, because this man's really good. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's played in draft leagues before. He's definitely a very, very good player, and I watch a lot of his stuff. I learn a lot from his videos, but I need to implore every trick that I've seen him use against him here today. So let's see what we're gonna do here. I'm not too sure what he's gonna want to go out into, but I have the speed boost here, so I'm rocking, I believe it's an adamant set, so I'm not the speediest Sandslash, but I do have the added benefit of having the rapid spin up. So He ends up getting the Cork Drive, which, what is it? It heightens his speed, so he's definitely going to be able to outspeed. There's no situation where any Sandslash is going to be able to outspeed an Iron Valiant, so. The best thing that I can really go for is just go for my Terra, and that's what I do. I'm rocking Terra Fairy this week. This is my Terra Captain, so I go for a big Terra right in his face, bro. Terra Fairy is amazing, bro, and depending on what his set is, I'm 100% okay with this going down right here. But my thought process is if I'm able to live, I can definitely kill with a Terra Blast here, so I have to do this justice right here. He goes ahead for the Spirit Break, and it lives on 1. Yo, this Super Saiyan 3 about to show you right here. Let me do this justice right here. Kamehameha! I go ahead and kill him right here with this big Kamehameha Blast. He can't do shit to me, bro. Like, the Sandslash coming through, bro. You love to see it, bro. How often do you get a chance to see Sandslash take down an Iron Valiant? Come on, guys. If you haven't seen shit like this before, you need to go ahead and subscribe right now. There's much more to come. So, Sandslash is a beast out here. He lived on 1 and went ahead and went Ultra Instincts and just killed the Iron Valiant. So, out comes this Katara here. This thing is definitely a beast. He's probably gonna go for like a Trailblaze or some shit, bro. Honestly, I have no other choice but to just let this thing go down. There's really no reason for me to allow this to stay in. I don't think I outspeed naturally because I'm rocking the Adamant set, not the Jolly. So I do end up going down, which honestly really isn't the end of the world. I have to make a decision here. What am I gonna do? This thing is definitely a threat, and now that it has that speed, bro, I have to really think creatively here. I know that I may still be able to outspeed with Tesla, and I could probably just go for a big discharge or something, right? Like, I have to start thinking late game here. How am I gonna get things lower? The Iron Valiant going down is a huge threat, and I'm so happy that I was able to get that out of the way. But now I have to start thinking, okay, what can I really do to kind of get some of these mons up out of here? My thought process is if I come in with Tesla, I believe I'm rocking the sturdy variant this week. So I actually decide, you know what? Let's go for a discharge. Best case scenario, I might be able to pick up a T-Wave, or I mean a paralysis or something. He goes for a knockoff, knocking off my Choice Scarf, but I do go for a big discharge here. So that does a lot of damage, but unfortunately I don't get the paralysis, which I desperately needed. I don't think I can live another attack from this thing. So I'm thinking, okay, do I want to go out into my physically defensive wall? But my best play with True Say is just to stay in, bro. There's really no reason for me to go out here. So I decide, you know what, let's discharge again. If by some way, some miracle, I'm able to live, I'll at least be able to take this thing out. And this thing is absolutely a threat. So I have to actually go all in here and let Tesla start getting us going here. So I don't really think that there's much that he could do. He could go for the Ivy Cudgel, but you know, he's already knocked me off. So I really have no reason to keep this thing around. Its Choice Scarf is gone. Its utility is basically gone. So I'm gonna go for another discharge here, get some chip damage here, and he brings in the Heatran, which is great. A little bit of chip damage goes a long way, and I do get the paralysis, which is great. The Hack Gods, bro, they're coming through for me. But again, I'm rocking discharge over the T-Bolt because I want to get those paralysis. I want to trigger these things at a higher clip. I don't mind sacrificing 10% damage to get a 20% increase in a chance to get a paralysis, bro. I will take those odds. So I actually end up going out into Muck here because obviously this thing is now slower. So now I believe with him being paralyzed, I should be able to just go for a big Drain Punch in his face and probably end up taking out this Heatran, which would be amazing for us. Like, we need everything that we can get. You know, the Brook and Crab Brawlers, we are trying our best here to make things work here. So I'm just gonna go for a big Drain Punch. If he wants to switch out, you certainly can, bro. I'm just gonna go for the Drain Punch. He does end up switching out. Emma doesn't doing a clean prediction here and switching out into the Buzz Off here. This Flying Bird, this Savage here. I go for a big Drain Punch. Doesn't do a lot of damage, obviously, because of the flying type. But look at what happens here, bro. All I have to do now is just go for a big knockoff because nothing wants to take that, bro. If you want to switch back into something, certainly you can be my guest, bro. It really wouldn't matter to me, but my play 100% is to just go for a knockoff. My thought process is I could probably even go for a poison jab, but I don't want him to predict that and bring in the H.I.M. I don't think that would be the best play. But honestly, with him being paralyzed, I don't think that that's likely. So I just go for a big poison jab here and see what I could do. He goes for a big U-turn, getting a little bit of momentum off, but I'm not really sure what he's going to go out into. I have a lot of advantage here, so. So he does go for the pin Kirchen play, gets back up the electric surge. I don't know if he's going to be able to live this. This is a poison jab coming off of a muck. Obviously, it's going to do a lot of damage, and I do get the poison, the toxic touch already as well. So this is actually putting me in really good position. I'm actually doing really good this battle. I'm really actually surprised at things working out exactly in my favor here, because in the mock battle, I actually didn't do this well. It was very, very close in the mocks that I did, but I'm really, really happy I'm able to kind of perform and let Muck do his thing here. He's just coming in and just being real clutch for me right now. So I go for a big knockoff, knocking this thing out into the next century, and now it's down to the wire, bro. I think he only has like 2 or 3 mons left. I'm in a real good position here to be able to clean this up, so. Comes the H.I.M, and honestly, the best thing that I could probably really do right here is just go for a big drain punch. Even if I get burned at this stage in the game, bro, like Muck has done everything he needed to do. There's really nothing else that Muck can do for me at this stage in the battle, bro. Like, of course, I could still come in, probably get a, you know, a big poison touch on something, go for a big poison jab on something now that it's gonna be out of the way. But honestly, raw sewage has done so much for us. We don't need anything else from you right now, Muck. So I definitely appreciate you. And if you guys really appreciate Muck, like the video. Definitely, he would appreciate that. So now that the H.I.M is gone, there's really no reason that I can't just clean this battle up, bro. I believe all he has left is the Ogerpon, the Water Spring Ogerpon, and the if I'm not mistaken, I think he still has no, the Iron Valiant is gone. So I'm not too sure what he has left, honestly. But I think my best play here is to preserve Muck. I still may need this thing later on because at this level of health, I still might be able to live a hit. So I decide, you know what, let's switch out here. Let's go out into Thicker Bell here, and you really don't want no problems with this. This thing is thick as hell, bro. Like, this thing is such a great mod. Clefable, I'm so happy I was able to pick this thing up because this thing is a beast in its own right. It gets so many moves, so much coverage. I'm really not afraid of anything this is going to be able to do. This is absolutely going to be like a 3-hit kill, bro. Like, there's no way that he's going to be able to live this. So I go for a big wish here and see what he wants to do. He goes for an Ivy Cudgel. This is honestly a mistake. I probably should just attack, bro, because now that he's, you know, just going to Ivy Cudgel me down, there's really no way that I'm going to be able to live. So I probably should just protect, get my, you know, get my, my health back up, because obviously I should have just attacked there, bro. Like, lowering him down at this stage in the game was the best play, and I'm not too sure why I didn't go for just the Moonblast or the or the side shock. So I have to go for a protect here. So that's exactly what I do. I go for a protect just so I can get my wish off and get back up to some good level of health here, because I really don't want you know, Thicker Bell to go down here. I am rocking the Unaware, so I don't believe that this is going to be able to do anything to me. I'm just going to go for the Moonblast, which I should have done originally. So that's exactly what I end up doing. I go for a big Moonblast in his face. And honestly, I'm not too sure. It might actually be able to kill him from this range. I'm going to have to see. The Ivy Cudgel is just doing so much damage. But luckily, because of the Unaware, he's not able to take me out. Unfortunately, I just don't have any ability to take this thing out here, because he's definitely going to be able to outspeed and kill me here. He ends up going for a really great move, the Trailblaze. Oh my god, so now that he has the Sword Dance and the Speed Boost, this thing is going to be a nightmare. But luckily, he's at a level of health where I can just come in with Zuko. I do rock the priority on this, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted just multiple mons that could potentially get priority, because in these situations, this thing would definitely outspeed, go for Ivy Cudgel, knock me clean out. But Zuko is a beast, bro. I'm about to firebend in your face, bro. So he ends up switching out into the, I think he only has the Buzz Off left. Yeah, but this is actually great. I'm going to get a little bit of damage off on this, go for a big Mach Punch, and this is just going to whittle it down. Again, he does rock the Rocky Helmet, but I am banded with Zuko here, so I actually do have to switch out here. I end up going off into Tesla here because obviously I will resist probably anything he wants to go for and can threaten out with another big discharge. Nothing else wants to take that. The Ogerpon cannot live the discharge here. So I go for a big switch here into Magnezone, and my prediction here, go ahead and roost, bro. I'm gonna go for the discharge and you may get paralyzed here, bro. So you're gonna have to really think carefully about what you want to do. It gets insane damage and I get the para. Oh my god, bro. I'm so sorry, Reminder, these hacks, bro, but that's why I run the discharge. Because of the higher percentage, because of the higher chance, I know that I will be able to outspeed a lot of the times and kill this thing. And with it being at that level of health, I'm very confident that from here on out, I will have the ability to just knock things out. So my play 100% is just to stay in. Let this thing go down. I go for a big Volt Switch, just in case he wants to go for a knockoff. He goes for the Ivy Cudgel. I don't think I can live it. I don't. Tesla does go down, but you've done everything you could for us, buddy. So I definitely appreciate it. I could definitely feel the love coming off of Tesla there. So now is my chance. I know that I will naturally outspeed. He hasn't gotten up a Trailblaze, so I know from here I can just go for a big Dragon Darts and knock this thing out. So that's exactly what I go for. I go for a big Dragon Darts and get Ectoplasm the W here. I don't think this thing will be able to beat me 1v1. So I go for a big Dragon Darts here, and it should be enough. I think this thing is more physically defensive, but with the Dragon Darts, it hits 2 times. I'm good to go, bro. There's really nothing that you're going to be able to do. And if you guys haven't been able to see, that is last one. This is the end of the battle, and the Brooklyn Crab Brawlers seize the day. We take season 2 with a good start and get the one battle that we needed, the one win that we needed to start the season off on a good foot. We got it. So I definitely do appreciate you guys. If you guys like this type of video with me doing the draft league and these types of battles, definitely like, share, and subscribe. It's been your boy, Notorious H.I.M. I'm H.I.M, and I'm out. Peace.